So I started in DC around noon, but 2 hours later I hadn't moved an inch. I tried to hitchhike on the highway, but it was scary, so I went back to my original spot. Finally I got a ride with the cool Asian, but he dropped me off 5 miles away, and it was only 3:30 anyway. You know what? This is boring. Let's make it a song. This song is called One Day I Decided to Hitchhike from DC to Florida and Had a Really Good Time, but Some Hard Times Too. For those of you who are musical, it follows the progression that every single song ever written ever follows. That would be G, D, E minor, and C. So this is how it goes. And it was 4, and still in the same spot. Trying highway again, got picked up by a cop. I'm sorry, but I didn't take a video. No, I don't think he'd have liked that, oh no. Got picked up by some Mexicans, talked to them in Spanish, cause I'm part Mexicano too. But I was still in the shithole that people call Virginia. Yep, I just said that just to rhyme. But if you want better, then give me a fucking dime. After more Mexicans, I ran out of time, so stopped in a pub after getting a ride with, yep, you guessed it, another cop. Got stuck outside DC, got the only hotel and it wasn't for free. I stopped for the night, cried a little bit, and then I turned out the light. Yeah, it was a pretty shitty first day, but I decided to continue on. Stopped in a gas station, got told a joke, got a ride from some nice old folk, and then I got a ride with a convicted felon. Had been to juvie for shooting and 2 stabbings. Had just gotten out of jail for Grand Theft Auto. Been robbed of 20 grand and also his auto. So when we were going 100 miles an hour in a shitty little drunker, I was scared. And yeah, all of that is 100% true. In North Carolina, got picked up by Arnold. Got a free beer and made it to McDonald's after dark and after a ride with a large black lady who said, "Sir, are you going to rape me?" before letting me into her car, that is. I got a ride from an engineer. I then met my couch surfers at the bar. They bought me a beer, showed me a good time. Took me surfing the next day, had low tide. Not too much exciting happened after that. Met a super nice girl called Brita, not called Pat. Got a ride from Jeff, stopped at a gas station, talked to some guys who were there for quote-unquote warm weather and pussy.
The warm weather and the pussy. The warm weather and the pussy, that's...
Got a ride from a professional drag racer. Told me I could stay in his hotel. I was a little creeped out, but he turned out to be a really nice guy by the name of Dwayne Shields. You should look him up. He's actually quite a good professional drag racer. So after that I got a ride from a 45-year-old guy who proceeded to tell me his entire sexual life. And I finally made it to Lucia and her family's home and lived happily ever after. The end. Whoa. Sorry about the terrible singing. I didn't practice the song more than once. So, enjoy. Oh.